Hey Marbites, Homo sapiens and Eurovisionists, it's me Rogue Marby Scott. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back any new watchers and subscribers. So I'm going to be talking about post my procedure, my colonoscopy. When I had that, I was very scared, should I say, just for the get-go. I was very scared when my physicians said that I needed to go in for a colonoscopy because of my symptoms, which were having cramps, having irregular stools. Like when I say irregular stools, that means sometimes they would be mushy, sometimes there would be no consistency to them, sometimes it would be really hard to go. Or the cramps that I would get, the cramps were so immense that not even cocodamol or codeine would even dampen the pain. And when I was admitted into hospital after my colonoscopy, they had to give me morphine just so that I felt normal and couldn't feel anything. And let me just say, morphine does wonders. But I am very grateful and very thankful that when I went in for my colonoscopy, they said that my colon was very healthy. They didn't find colon cancer, they didn't find any cancerous cells or anything, but what they did find were a load of pouches or pockets in my colon, which means I have diverticulitis. It's a very odd word to say, and that basically means my colon looks like a road with side roads. I don't know how else to explain that. Hopefully I can throw up a picture. If not, just kind of imagine a straight line but with bumps coming out of that line. Anyway, it's a lifelong thing that I will have to live with for the rest of my life. I haven't particularly been told what I should eat or what I should not eat or drink. However, I do know that when I have white wine sometimes without eating, I do get stomach cramps. So I feel like that might be one of the offsets to me getting cramps and, you know, perpetuating like the pain that I get sometimes. Spicy food, I'm always eating spicy food anyway. Like I'm a spice food fanatic. If it's not spicy, I don't really want it. But I am really happy that I don't have colon cancer, but obviously I've also got to talk about what diverticulitis is. It is, like I said, it is a abnormality in the colon where you do have pockets, and most people with diverticulitis do recover completely, but in most severe cases a pouch can burst open and spill fecal matter into your bloodstream, which will obviously turn into sepsis. That's a blood infection. So I have that to worry about. Well, not worry about, but think about whenever I have cramps and stuff. I've got to think, you know, has this happened or whatnot? And whenever I do get cramps, how bad are those cramps for me? And do I need to go to the doctor to get some pain relief, or do I really need to just go straight into the hospital? So that's something that I'm always going to have to be thinking about for the rest of my life. Diverticulitis and the flare-ups often are in people over 40 years old, and I've been having these stomach cramps for the longest time. And I remember, like maybe in my 20s, doctors or paramedics or whatever, whenever I was having them and I literally couldn't walk on the street and I had to have an ambulance come and pick me up, they never really said anything, they never really did anything that helped me get into this situation. But I think now, in this time where I am able to be truthful and be very frank with my healthcare providers, they took it a lot more seriously. If you're overweight or obese, you might suffer with diverticulitis, or you might have it. Even being a smoker, being physically inactive, and I am very active. I walk my dog every single day. I walk to work I walk everywhere. I don't like getting public transport. So I do a lot of walking, I do a lot of exercise, I do some yoga, sometimes I do some weightlifting at home, but I'm not the best of it, but I'm not inactive, if that, in terms of being physically active, I'm not unactive, just to say. And my diet. So your diet, if it's very high in protein or animal products and low in fiber, you might find that you suffer a little bit more. And if you take like non-steroid or anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen, which can really be bad for you if you are suffering with diverticulitis. I don't know what it does, but it does something. So I've been told by my doctors, pardon me, sorry, not to take ibuprofen. Also, I'm not supposed to take ibuprofen anyway because I have asthma, so that will just kick off my asthma, and then it will kick off my stomach cramps, and then all of that going on together will just make me more unhealthy and sick, basically. So yeah, I have to stay away from ibuprofen. They've told me that I should take paracetamol, but the paracetamol does not touch the pain, so I literally have to go to the hospital when I am feeling the worst that I'm feeling and get morphine, which sucks, but it is what it is. I will do everything in my power to make sure that I'm still living a healthy life, and I am living a healthy life enough to be on the channel and enough to be living my personal life as well. I hope that I've given you enough information on what diverticulitis is. Sorry, this word is annoying. But yeah, a lot of people do recover and do very well. I haven't been going through the best time with it because of other factors in my life, but you can live a very long, healthy life with having diverticulitis. So don't really worry about it. Just make sure you speak to your GP, your physician, your doctors as much as you can. And if they do give you any dietary requirements that prevent you from getting cramps, or if you've noticed any things that prevent you from getting cramps and going into excruciating pain, then I need you to do that for yourself and make sure that you stay healthy and safe. Alright, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. I am Rogue Marby Scott, and I'll see you again in another video that is not health related or anything. Hopefully it will be really fun to watch, and it will be Eurovision or makeup. Bye! Rogue Marby Scott.